Founded along a wagon trail over 160 years ago, the small town of Susanville, California is seemingly home to countless spirits, from haunted homes and cemeteries to mysterious tunnels and an abandoned hospital. I'm Kenny, your captain, and welcome to Spooky Legends of Susanville.
Well, hello everyone, I'm Kenny, your captain, and welcome back to Spooky Legends of Susanville. This time around we're going to have a look at a little place just south of Janesville. Well, this is kind of a short one. So years back, in the very early days of Spooky Legends, when it was still just, barely a concept, some friends took me out to what they had heard was an abandoned crematorium. Now, if you're one of my longtime viewers, I'm sure you already know this story. We go out there and we find not a crematorium, but what looked like an old kiln outside of an abandoned house. Well, I did catch what I thought were some anomalies. Well, years later, a viewer commented that they had in fact bought that house and renovated it. They lived there for a couple of years, but sadly that home was lost in a wildfire. Well, I only mention this because on that same trip, we stopped by a tiny little cemetery. It was by a huge tree, and one of the people that I was with told me that this was an old hanging tree, that it was used to hang criminals like cattle rustlers way back when in the old days. So I completely forgot about this. I would have included it in my last hanging in Lassen County video, but I completely forgot about it. Well, while we were there, I took a few photos. Again, this was way back. Had a very poor cam, a good old-fashioned potato cam. So yeah, I only had just a handful of images. So I don't know what made me think about this place, but it just popped in my head the other day, and so I tried to look it up, but I didn't have a name. I didn't even remember the exact location. Finally, after some searching, I found on Google Maps the Pioneer Cemetery, and it was in parentheses the oldest in Lassen County. So I did some more digging, and really I found nothing. As far as the registry of cemeteries in Lassen County, it's not even on there. The only reference I could find was this one, Google Maps, and really it doesn't say much. There was a business review. It's listed as a business, but it says it's closed. So, well, anyways, I decided to head down there and try to find the place. Okay, wow. Finally found it. Even knowing where it was on a map, I still drove right by it, had no clue. But yeah, quite a bit has changed since I was last here. You can tell a fire came through here. Took out the tree that was supposedly the old hanging tree. This gate, this whole fencing setup, this wasn't here last time I was here. Got a plaque, whatever was there is long gone. Wow, it looks very different from what I recall. This is interesting, inside where the tree was. That's made out of styrofoam. That's a styrofoam cross. Very interesting. Well, these lucky homeowners, their place survived. But man, that fire got close. In memory of Charles H. Crawford of Mount Vernon. It says he was killed by the Indians on the 21st of May. And I believe that says 1858 near Honey Lake. And then here I can only see a little grouping of tombstones. His daughter of T.H. and M.E. Epley died June 30th. Looks like 1872, I believe that says. I think that's a 72. Age 4 months, 20 days. Just a baby. And we have some others here, like this little guy. It's barely there. Can't really make it out. Looks like there's a G, maybe an E here. Yet another tiny one. Is there anything? Really, there's just no inscription left. Barely a piece of stone marking where a person once existed. Wow, this one has something ornate. It looks like maybe some vegetables, grapes, I'm not quite sure. Again, it's so badly gone you can't even make out the description or dates. There's an 18 something 2 maybe. So yeah, quite unreal. I thought this place was in bad shape when I came here, years ago, but wow, these goddamn wildfires. Well, thankfully, we are actually getting some rain this year. I know parts of California are flooded. It's not too bad up here in Susanville and Lassen County. This water's definitely needed. Hopefully this next year we'll see less of this. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me here at this place. I'm still recovering from that nasty cold, so I really don't need to be out here in the rain. But thanks for joining me on this little adventure. I think we're gonna check out a few other cemeteries in Lassen County. Be sure to check out our Facebook group page, Spooky Legends of Susanville. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a like, share, subscribe. Well, I'm Kenny, your captain. Hopefully I'll see you next time.